Pisces, Pisces, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning February the 1st. Now, we've just come out of that full moon in Leo. We've got Mercury going retrograde in Aquarius. We have Venus heading into Aqua, and let's not forget that stellium of placements in Aquarius all month. Alrighty, this reading is going to focus on the remnants of that full moon, which was covered in last week's quick reads, yes. It's going to focus on Mercury retrograde predominantly. Now, you know, mainstream stigma about Mercury retrograde. So the encouragement across the last couple of years when it comes to, you know, experiencing the higher octaves of empathy, you know, we want to be empowered empaths. We want to be conscious in all moments so that we're sort of responding and not reacting to life. And perhaps we experience confusion and uncertainty and anxiety and all this rush of energy. And that's definitely what's going to be happening this year. Make no mistake, air energy moves quickly. 2021 is a predominant air year. All of the Mercury retrogrades will be happening in air signs. Not everyone's comfortable with that. So the best thing we can do for ourselves in those moments is to prepare beforehand. Develop a strong connection to self, develop a strong connection to our values, our boundary lines, our dreams, who we are, so that when opportunity crosses our path and it presents in our life, we recognize it immediately. And subsequently, when the opposite and what, you know, something that may not resonate with us, we can recognize that too and not waste our time wondering what if, yeah? Because it is that what if energy, it is that return of the past energy where we're second guessing, where we're tempted, where we're like, am I second guessing the decisions I've made? But if we're always empowered and we know exactly why we're making the decisions we are, we won't experience confusion. Hence, what I was saying at the beginning of this year with all of the quick reads is that every zodiac will probably, like loosely speaking, there are 3 levels. Those that are awakening to an awareness of things need to shift and change. Yeah, that's always been something I did. And yeah, I'm starting to realize I want to do things differently. The second layer still is those that are identifying the shadow work that needs to happen to clear the path. And the third layer still is those that have cleared the path and they are experiencing the higher octaves of this energy. And that is always a possibility. But when higher downloads and higher frequencies and intense energy comes through thanks to planetary placements, we're going to be experiencing that light load in many different ways, okay, depending on who we are and what's going on and where we're at in our journey. So my lovely Pisceans, what I wanted to do with this weekly quick read is focus on the hidden energies, the challenge and the need. We're just going to keep it simple based on an intuitive reading, but certainly knowing the placements that are happening for you guys as far as the houses I talked about last year. The hidden elements at play. Look, you guys are wanting... Wow. Sorry about that, Pisces. Okay, you guys are working powerfully with manifestation energy, or at the very least desiring to. What are you calling forth? What has called forth? Maybe this Mercury retrograde in Aquarius brings back something or finally manifests something, okay, is what I do want to say. Maybe in the realms of love, maybe in the realms of emotional connectivity, reciprocity. Maybe it was something that required a lot of courage. Take it however it resonates. I'm connecting into many Pisceans that are desiring a new connection, that are desiring a refresh in a connection, that are desiring emotional harmony, and they're wanting to manifest that. This being in the hidden... Okay, so this is your hidden energy, okay? There is a spiritual agreement, there is a spiritual lesson here, there is a spiritual connection. So even if we are experiencing challenges or it doesn't feel like a challenge, it feels like it's I need courage, I need confidence, I need confidence, yeah, to communicate my truth, to communicate, because there's a lot of watching, not a lot of communication. All right, there's some stagnant energy here about something from the past, an issue from the past that, you know, is well and truly time to heal and walk away from, thanks to the World and the Temperance card. So take it however it resonates. This doesn't feel massive. Like, I mean, it could have been massive, but how I'm feeling this energy now, like it's stagnating because it's a slow moving energy, because communication desires to happen but doesn't. And that's what you were manifesting. That's what you've been working on manifesting, is building up this courage, building up the confidence to be able to communicate the truth, to fall in love with life again, within this partnership again, to fall in love again after a time of perhaps not, after a time of holding yourself back. too. Maybe there's someone you've had your eye on, okay? That's relevant for some of you out there. Manifestation energy is what is underneath the deck, okay? You have everything on the table within your reach to be able to create this new. Let's take a look at the challenge energy. And as an unseen energy, the Hierophant, there are spiritual principles at play. Higher self has been leading you through something, has been leading you towards something, away from something, all for a higher reason, okay, Pisces? The challenge energy, you're wanting clarity, you're wanting a clear mind. And I'm going to say higher self has more of a say in this thing. The way manifestation works, the way our inner creator works, sometimes it doesn't make sense. We just have to follow the heart. We just have to listen to emotional resonance, okay, heart resonance. Connection to our higher self is what's going to lead us through. Because if this is in the challenge energy, you're feeling frustrated because you perhaps want something to move a lot quicker than it already is. You want something to just, like, what I'm feeling is like, get it out of the way, charge ahead. But this is also like me desiring strong clarity in my mind. But what I immediately felt, like, it's not everything is of the mind, yeah? Spiritual experiences, spiritual connections, spiritual healing is not of the mind, okay, is what I intuitively feel there. What you need is to desire peace. That's interesting because, you know, I wouldn't even say you have challenging cards, Pisces. What's challenging for you is confidence, surety, communicating things that are unspoken, and there's this release of that stagnant energy then. This is conversations that need to happen. This is commitments that desire to happen, but that aren't happening, like watching, waiting, like there's something here, feeling judged, judging, something from the past, okay? Like it's well and truly time to close that cycle is what I do want to say. You know what? I feel like what you're, like, even moving towards peace means just surrendering to the divine, surrendering to higher self, surrender, like it doesn't have to make sense in the mind. Like there's something here, Pisces, where I feel like you're trying to connect to logic, save the safety of logic is what I just heard. And it doesn't have to, like it's actually like you're being guided by higher self. And no matter how murky or messy that might be, I see here it does make you feel like you're second guessing your confidence, your courage, this desire to communicate, okay? This online communication even is what I do want to say. You're wanting to manifest this, but you know what? Look at this. This is the realms of magic and creation. This is the realms of the heart and emotions. But then your challenge and your need is swords. Okay, so where are you using your mind when you should be following your heart? Or vice versa. Not vice versa. Or using them both so that you can connect to higher self, higher knowing. Okay? That's what I'm feeling here. All right, watch what you can happen around the 6 weeks of Mercury going retrograde. So the 3 weeks before, the 3 weeks after, that first 3 weeks of February. So this is a bigger story into March is what I do want to say. Okay, I'll leave that with you guys. I hope you got something out of that, Pisces. Again, sorry about my little radar barking. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by heading above to the, it's not a description box, it's the bio link. To the Indigo Ascension shop where you can book a reading with me. And if you're watching on YouTube, please do like, share, subscribe, and let your other empath, intuitive and sensitive friends know where to find the channel. Take care, Pisces. Until next time.